Hey everybody, it's Chloe Demir of Save the Victory Roll. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. It is another video from your older than average YouTuber here on the YouTubes. And this is a fun one. This is going to be the Robert Welsh FWEE Beauty Box. So, if I pronounce it right, FWEE is a Korean beauty brand that Robert Welsh is obsessed with, and it is his first beauty box. There were two of them. We got ourselves the more dramatic nighttime versus daytime. So if you want to see what is in this box, the look we create, you're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. So here we are, ready to play with the Robert Welsh Beauty Box with FWEE. This was, I think, a limited edition. It was only up for like 25 hours or something, if I remember right. I will also post a link to Robert's video explaining the products and doing his review on it. I'm even wearing purple eyeshadow, which is one of his favorite colors, as you can tell by the box here. So anyways, this is a Robert Welsh FWEE Beauty Box. So he had discovered them a while back, and he had liked their specific, I think it's Bounce Blush, but we will look in and read the packaging here. But here is the box itself, and then you open it like so. I just opened it to make sure everything was there, and then we have this here with the information, like so. You got another card in here, and then you got the products, which includes this little keychain, which apparently, we'll look at it, opens up and you can put a little bit of product in it to take it to go, which I thought was quite fun. So so they're regularly $20 each. So it would have been $60 the value of this. It was for $39.95. And then you got a free other product that was, I think, a new release that is to this box, and then you got this as an extra bonus. So I have to admit, I had to pay some duty and taxes, so I didn't really save anything when it came to this. So that was kind of good. Had this been full price, and then I had to pay that, yeah. So still worked out as a decent deal. So I'm going to put my glasses on, and then we can read a little bit of the package together here. So this is the FWEE and Robert Welsh. It says curate your own special moment, and they are the blurring pudding pops. So there were two different boxes. One was supposed to be a more lighter daytime, more lighter pinks, I believe, and this was supposed to be kind of like your nighttime box. So yes, it's the night box. So it says here, the night beauty box. What is in the night box? FWEE X Robert Welsh. And then you go in the back, it says it's the lip and cheek blurring pudding pop, and it's Y pudding pop. And it says here, one blurred skin. It's soft and velvety texture, gives you airbrush skin, easy to use, effortlessly blends on your lips and cheeks. So it's a dual use product. Sun-kissed, night glam, choose and create your look. So there were 3 different shades, and these were classified as the 3 best shades for night. I think they have 9 or 10 shades, and Robert picked his favorites. So we have the shade called Ambitious, which is a passionate warm red. We have a Baddie, which is a mauvish plum pink, and then we have Faded, which is a hazy rose brown. And then you got the Illuminate in here if you desired a sugar powder highlighter balm full of glittery glow. So it's like a balm highlighter. So, and then it gives you some different tips. So tip better together. It says here, layer for a rosy glam look, you use Faded and Baddie. For a dusty rose mauve, Faded, or I should say for a muted rosy brown, you use Faded Ambitious. And then it says you can also mix some of this sugary powder into your blush to make a glowy blush, which is very cool. It says add dimension to your lips and your cheeks using your fingertips or any type of a brush. So there we go. You get this card that explains all what's in there and what to do with it. And then we have, I'm going to pop this back in here. And then I like this little pop-up that's in here. And then you can kind of see, oops, I like this pop-up. And then again, you can kind of see the kind of colors that were going on there. So first, let's take a look. Can I get this little keychain off without wrecking something? don't want to wreck the box, but it looks like almost like a little lock. So give me a second to figure this out. Alrighty, so here it is. It has a little like clip, so I had to kind of get it out from the paper. I didn't want to wreck the box. So the one in the other box, I believe, is a pink one, and then this one is a black one. And then you just open it up like so. And then it has a teeny weeny mirror, and then you can put some of your product in here. If you want to take to go, if you've made a blend, you can just scrape a little bit out, add it to your purse, and then you don't have to take that whole pot with you. You can just take a little bit to go. So I think that is really cute. And then it just says FWEE on the outside. Alrighty, so we've got 3 different ones. So let's take them out in order. So the first one in here is Ambitious, and it is the Passionate Warm Red. Ooh, these look to be a very good side. And then it is, does it have, they are good for 16 months. So they have the little thing in there. So let me go. They look to have like a sticker. So I'm going to see if I can do this without breaking the box. Aha, there we go. So then you open like so, and then there you go. There's your little frosted pot. So it looks like it looks like they have different colored lids. So your lid shows your color. On back, it'll give you its number and its name, and it also has an expiry date. So these are good until, so I think it's September 12th, 2027. So you've got a good time to use this. FWEE on the outside. And then there is your little pot. Oh, that is very pretty. Doesn't seem like there's a huge amount of product. Again, it's one of those ones like when you get one of those samples and you think you got a big sample and it's mostly mostly a container. That's what it looks like here. But I hear a little bit goes a long way. So we will test that out. But let's take a look at these all first. So this is Ambitious, and this is the Warm Red. But it's a nice frosted, it feels like frosted glass with your nice plasticky top. This would look really nice on your vanity for sure. And then the next shade in here is the shade Baddie. So we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to lightly score, or does it? Oh, it looks like it's a little bit perforated on the sticker, but it still needs a little help here. Alrighty, so then again, your Blurring Putty Pop in Baddie. Cold-Hearted Moment. And they have some other ones in Chillin', Hurt, Slay, and Boss. I guess certain ones have the same type of box. So then here we've got the purple lid saying Baddie. Again, it has, a slightly different expiry date. This one is for October 1st, 2027. But that's still an amazing date we got on there. And here we go. You can see that is more of a purpley shade. Let's compare the two actually. You can see the difference. So one is brighter and one definitely has more of the purple look to it. And the last one here for the blurring pudding pots, oh Lord, is the Hazy Rose Brown. And then this one has a more slightly brownish lid. So this one is, so it looks like this is September 9th, 2027. So we definitely got a good 2.5 years go here. And then there we go, a more brown shade. And then let's open up the last thing, which was a bonus, and it is the Highlighter Balm Full of Glittery Glow. So this seems to be a slightly smaller package. And then I think plus anyways, you use less highlighter usually than you do blush. Oh, that one opened a little better. So this is a jelly highlighter, and it looks like it only comes in the shade Sugar Powder, or it is just, they all have different packaging. So this is slightly different packaging from your Blurring Pudding Pops, but it's still a very cool. And then this one has an expiry date of November 2027, so almost a full 2 years. So it's like that, and let's see, how does this open? All right, it has a twist. It just took me a minute because it looked almost like it had a hinge, but it didn't. So you just twist it open, and this one has a little bit of a seal on it. The other ones didn't, but this does. And there you can see it's like so, and then it is supposed to be kind of a jelly formula. But we will play with that last, I think. So we're just gonna pop this back. So I thought what we would do is we're gonna use all the products in here. So I think we're gonna use one for the lip, and then we're going to blend two for our cheeks. So I think we're going to, I just took my glasses off, of course. So I think we're going to do the Dusty Rose Mauve. So we're going to take Faded and Batty. So Faded and Batty. We're going to use that for that, and then we're going to use the red one for our lips. So that's what we are going to do. Let's see how this is, and then we'll put some highlighter on the end. So Robert used a brush, if I remember correctly. So I bought a brush, and I also made a new sponge, so we can kind of do both of them. It also says you can use your finger, so I thought we could use our finger for the lips. So let's do, let's leave the lips last in case I by accident rub across. So does it say you place one down and the other one on top? So it says layer for, so okay, so we're gonna start with the Dusty Rose called Faded. So we're gonna take that, and then I'm going to use this with a brush, I think. So I'm just gonna pop in a little in here. So this little brush, ooh, wow, okay. So there we go. So I'm going to put to the faded one. Ooh, this definitely has some nice color payoff. Wow. So it doesn't, it's heavier than a balm. So maybe that pudding texture is correct when you poke into it, and then kind of you can see the texture there a little bit, I think. So that feels, the name works for that. So, but it doesn't feel as, you know, balms are slick. So not as slick as a balm, but still very nice. Wow, this has got a lot of color payoff. So you could also probably go and then tame it down a little bit with a sponge. I might have to put the lights down. It is definitely a little brighter in person, but ooh, that is really pretty. And I'm not seeing it leave any type of texture or anything on the skin. So let's see if we have enough still on here. No, we'll take a little bit more. So I'm gonna go again into our little thingy here. We've got some color payoff here. Yeah, you definitely get lots of color if you use a brush. Wow. Oh, this is really pretty. And you know, I like lots of blush. So that is, again, the one that is called Faded. So that was the rosy brown there. I'm going to, for now, keep it together as a collection for a little bit. And then we're going to go into the one that is called Batty. So that is the one they say to layer on top. Excuse me. So that is that pretty one there. A little dot on top, kind of like they've. And then I'm just going to clean off my brush a little bit here. I know we're mixing colors, but I want to see how this goes on by itself. So I'm just going to this time take a very gentle pop into there. And then we're going to use that for the front part, so more of the apples. Yeah, definitely you can see it's brighter. Ooh. Very purple. Ooh, oh, yeah, I grabbed a little much. So again, I'm going to use the sponge. Yeah, so this is going to take a little bit getting used to. Like I said, it does have a lot of color payoff, which is really nice. I prefer I think, to have to mellow it out with the sponge a little bit than there to be not enough color and having to layer and layer and layer and layer. So. All right, so that was a Batty. Alrighty, so now for lips, we are going to go into the one again that is Ambitious. And that is this super bright red. Probably be more hygienic to use a little lip brush, but I'm going to try my finger. Oh yeah, oh that feels, yeah, it definitely feels kind of bouncy, a little bit pudding-y. Yeah, and definitely a little bit's gonna go a long way. So I don't think you would need a pot filled full. Definitely does that, which you see in a lot of Korean and Asian beauty, that kind of soft, kind of powdery look. It feels really nice. So that is that. Let's see if we can build a little bit more. I'm gonna grab one of them. Okay, I have to admit, that's a lot of fun. Okay, let's see if we can build it up. Yeah, you can a little bit, for sure. But yeah, it gives that definitely that kind of blurred effect. So there is that. So there we go. That is ambitious. And then lastly, we're going to try ourselves with some of this jelly. What is it again? The jelly pot. So again, you've got the pudding pops and the jelly pops. So this one, I'm going to take my little highlighter brush to start, and I'm going to take a little bit like so, and see if I, oh yeah. Yep. There's a little bit of a pink tinge to it. So, and then let's also, how does it feel? It's a little firmer than the the pudding pops are. And then I'm going to pudding pop. Yes, it does feel like jelly when you really get your fingers in there. Actually, I'm gonna put it right over the lips for a little extra shine. So there we go. So that is the first play. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go and do my normal buff and set and put on some earrings, and then we're gonna come back and see how that looks all buffed and ready to go. And here we are. We of course did a little buff because we like to have everything kind of blend a bit together. And then I did my set, and here we are. So I'm gonna pop down the lights just a little bit so you can take a look to see more what I'm seeing. Let me lower the other. There we go. See, I think that looks really, really nice. I really like that. We'll have to see how long it lasts, but that's pretty good. The lips feel really good. It doesn't feel like really that I can feel it a lot. A teeny bit, especially if I put my lips together. But for the most part, I think it looks really good. So I'm just gonna go and brighten up our lights a little bit again. There we go, so we can actually properly see my face. And there we go. I'm liking this so far. I'll have to play some more. This is, of course, my first time playing with these, but so here we go. Here is the box again. Our beautiful package. Maybe put it in the drawer. I did. There we go with our card. And there we go. So you've got the 3 blushes, the highlighter, and then of course the little to-go case, which is really, really cute. You could probably also stick an emergency aspirin in here if you wanted to. So, and there we go. Yeah! I think that was a fun purchase. I've been really, really obsessed again with balm blushes. So I wanted to try these pudding ones, these blurring pudding pops. But yeah, I'm not seeing, yeah, I think, yeah, it doesn't seem to like go too much into the lines. I mean, if I really squish my face, of course, it's what we're gonna do with anybody, but it is not seeming to accentuate any lines. And that highlighter is really nice. Yeah, I think I'm going to have some fun with these. So if that's something you're into, I would probably highly recommend trying FWEE. The links and everything, again, I'm going to pop down Robert's video in the description box so you can see the actual pro use these. And he had a model for it too, which was great. And yeah, so that's it from me today. If you like this video, please give a like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends and play with things all Robert Welsh. As always, behave, make good choices. Talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.